Hey guys, welcome back to Revealing the Sane and Insanity. My name's Morwen Nightingael and today we'll be talking about alexithymia. So what exactly is alexithymia? It's defined as a personality construct characterised with a subclinical ability to identify and describe emotions. So the diagnostic criteria in order to be diagnosed with this are as follows. 1 is a lack of impulse control. 2 is violent or disruptive outbursts. 3 is indifference towards other people. 4 is difficulties with articulating emotions. 5 is difficulties with naming different kinds of emotions. 6 is struggling to identify emotions expressed by others. 7 is a heightened sensitivity to sights, sound and physical touch. And 8 is a narrow capacity to understand the reasons behind certain emotions. So as always, we're now going to look further into the diagnostic criteria in order to demystify them for people who don't understand the disorders themselves. So the first, for lack of impulse control. Have you ever been so upset that you can't stop eating or buying things, where you know that one little thing will make you feel better for just a little moment, so you can't help yourself, you have to get it or have to do it? 2, violent or disruptive outbursts. Have you ever seen someone you love be upset or hurt, or be so frustrated that you just have to scream into your pillow before you do something awful? Or because you can't handle how annoyed you are? Indifference. Indifference towards other people is like when you're at the bus stop and some random person talks to you. You're indifferent towards them, even if you're enjoying the moment with them. You're completely indifferent to them because you know you will probably never see them again. Where they're not a friend, they're not an enemy, they're just someone who's there. That's indifference. So articulating emotions. The best example I can think of this is for women, PMS. Where your emotions are irrational, you're upset for no reason, you're just frustrated for no reason. And for men, the women that you know that are on their PMS, where they're just irritating you with everything they do because they're so erratic and just can't seem to make their minds up. 5, difficulties naming emotions. Have you ever been so fed up in a day that you don't know whether you want to cry, sleep, eat, or scream in frustration? 6 is struggling to identify emotions. Remember when that friend of yours started acting kind of off and you did ask them what's wrong and they kept saying, oh, nothing's wrong, everything's fine, but there was just something off about the way they were acting? That's what that's describing. 7, heightened sensitivity. Have you ever had earache or toothache and every single touch just jars you and there's just that awful sharp pain you get? Or having been in the dark and you can hear everything around you to the point sometimes you can start hearing things that aren't there? That's what heightened sensitivity is like. You hear, see or feel everything around you. Almost like when you get hairs on your arms standing up on end. And 8, understanding. This would be, for example, when someone around you is acting in your eyes irrationally or unreasonably and you can't fathom why they're acting like that. So what exactly causes alexithymia? So we're not 100% sure of what causes alexithymia, but there are the following examples which are known to be a possible cause. An interhemispheric transfer deficiency. And what that is the emotional information from the right hemisphere of the brain is not being transferred properly to the left side of the brain with the language. And it was also found that those with alexithymia often experience severe childhood traumas. So I was actually only able to find one statistic for alexithymia, but unfortunately I was not able to find out if that statistic was from the UK, the USA or another country. But what I found out is that 10% of the general population are known to have alexithymia, and that it's a condition that's known to be comorbid with other psychiatric disorders. So usually if someone has alexithymia, they also have something else. So I actually couldn't find any myths on alexithymia, which isn't that surprising because it is quite a rare disorder and it's not very well known. But like I've said before, if it's not that very well known, there's not enough awareness about it. Okay, that's the end of the video guys. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. So I'm sorry that the outro is quite obviously filmed at a totally different time than the actual video. In the process of editing, this is why the video was uploaded late. I've either deleted my outro or I forgot to film one. I have no idea why there is no outro. So this is the outro. I didn't want to just put text on the screen. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. My question for you this week is, have you ever heard of alexithymia or met anyone with it?
and what are your experiences of it? It's something I'd like to learn a lot more about, as, like I say, it's a rare disease that I hadn't heard of until quite recently. And as always, hit that like button if you liked the video, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video.